Hello, my name is Lok Tin Yong, and this is my website. I hope you are well. We are going to talk about Flying Star Feng Shui, and this is the 35th video. If you like my video, you can share my video, like my video, give me some comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now I have over 300 subscribers now. I'm so happy. So hopefully, we can do more video to help more people. And don't forget, actually, if you watch the video again and again, you will definitely pick up something new. Because I had someone told me, she said she already watched all the video 3 times, and every time she watch it, she gets something new from it. So today we're going to talk about the Flying Star, and let's start. So last week we talked about the period chart, and from the period chart we will have a facing direction. For example, last week we talked about the period 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's say that the sitting is north, or now we have to be a bit more precise. We don't just say sitting north, because in the north this is the Kan Gua, and for the north, the Kan Gua, we have the 3 mountains in there. Remember last video we say they have the Ren and Zi and Gui. Okay, Ren, Zi, Gui. So there's Ren, Zi, and Gui. So for the other side on the compass, you always find that Zi is the other side, like 180 degrees, that's Wu. And the Ren, the other side must be Bin. And the Gui, the other side must be Ding. So that's the Bin, Wu, and Ding. Okay? So with the direction, we must do a bit more precise. It's like they can be sitting Zi facing Wu, or sitting Gui facing Ding, or sitting Ren facing Bin. Okay, so we don't just say we are facing north or facing south, because that is a south there. We in this south there's 45 degrees. So which degree, which one, which particular direction to face? Okay, so that is one thing you need to be aware of. So last time we were talking about that facing. This is the facing. We bring the facing star, or some book translate as a water star, into the center. And the sitting star is 4 here, also into center. So generally the sitting star will be on the left side, and the water star or facing star is on the right side. Okay, now we have to decide how to fly this start. So we have 4 here and 3. So there's a new concept is how this star is going forward or going backward. Okay, so an idea of going forward or backward is here. Let's say if 3 going forward, then 3, the next one will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, and 2. So this is going forward. So if going backward, then that will become backward wise will be 3, and then become 2, right? And then 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. So this is called a backward flying. So you deduct 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So that is a backward. So forward will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's a concept. So when we come into look for this star in the center, we ask the question, is this star going backward or forward? So now there's a new concept here, is we need to look at whether this particular direction, whether it's yin or yang. But we don't look at here, we look at the number 3, okay? Remember in the previous video, number 3 is the Zhen Gua, okay? So number 3 is the Zhen Gua. Then we will refer back to the Law Shu, natal Law Shu chart, which is the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So 3, we look at 3 here. So that, because it's 3, that's called a Zhen Gua, and we look at 3, Zhen Gua here. Because any given Gua, any given of this Gua, they have 3 mountains. And their mountain from left to right, there is the earth, we call earth mountain. Some books say it's called earth dragon. And the middle one is the heaven. And then the right hand side one is the man. So there's always earth, heaven, and man. So in this case, the ren is earth, heaven, and man. Then if, let's say, here is the Dui Gua, is the Dui. So the Dui, we have the Geng, Yu, and Xin. So Gen, Yu, and Xin. The first one is earth, the second one is heaven, the third one is man. Okay, so any given Gua, they're all in this order. Okay, they're all in this such orders. So now we have the 3 here, then we come back to the 3, which is Zhen Gua. And in the Zhen Gua here, we have the Jia, Mao, and Yi. Jia is young wood, okay? Some compass, or no, some master, they call it like N1, or N, sorry, E, like E, that's the E. Zhen Gua is E, or E1, some call it E2, some call it E3, but I don't encourage my student to remember in this way, because some compass, they have different symbols. So the best is you remember the original symbol. So Jia, Mao, Yi. Mao is the rabbit. For teaching, I have to tell you, and that's the yin wood. Most of my students, the Western one, the Western people, they don't know, they don't learn Chinese from young like me, but they able to write out the 24 mountain by heart, not by cheating. They don't need to look at any cheat sheet. So, or look at the compass, they're able to read that particular characters. Okay. So number 3 here, we look for number 3. The other thing is we look for this dragon or this mountain. So before we say this is Zi, right? Zi facing Wu. So Zi facing Wu, which is the middle one, or you look for the middle one. The middle one, you look for the middle one. Or the heaven, you look for the heaven. If it's earth, you look for earth. If it's man, you look for man. Okay? So to decide whether it's forward and backward, we need to look at the yin and yang of this particular mountain. So there's a rule, a set rule. A set rule is in the cardinal direction, the first mountain, the earth mountains, is always yang, and then followed by yin, okay? So all this cardinal one, the yang, yin, yin. So this was yang, yin, yin. So here also 丙午丁 is yang, yin, yin. 庚酉辛 here, 庚酉辛, which is also is yang, yin, yin. Okay, no problem. And the cardinal direction here is yin, yang, yang. That's yin, yin, yang, yang. Okay, and then here is yin, yang, and yang. So that's the 24 mountain, yin and yang. Of course, there's a Kun Gua here. So Kun Gua is also yin, yang, yang. So like this. So you can see there's a pattern there. So for the cardinal direction, they're always yang, yin, yin. Yang, yin, yin. The intercardinal direction here is yin, yang, yang. Yin, yang, yang. Okay? So for 3, we look at 3 here. And that's the heaven dragon. We look for the heaven dragon, which is yin. So when it's yin, it's going backward. So yin going backward meaning 3, and then that's 2, and that's 1, that's 9, that's 8, that's 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay? So this is the way. If you understand here, then the mountain star is the same. So mountain star is 4. 4 is the Xun Gua. So we look for number 4 here in the Law Shu natal chart. So because it's also the heaven mountain here, or heaven dragon here, then we look for the heaven one. Heaven is always in the middle. So that is yang. So yang is going forward. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. Right. So this is how we construct this flying star chart. Very easy, isn't it? So if you don't understand, go through it again. And next week, we'll go with another example. If I go for another example now, they may be too long and you'll be maybe confused. So if you like my video, feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe to my video. And I will see you next week.